My name is Lawrence E. Joseph. I'm an author of books. First book I wrote was Gaia, The Growth of an Idea, about the Gaia hypothesis, that the Earth is more like a living organism that adjusts and regulates itself than it is like a machine that runs on automatic. One of my most recent books is Apocalypse 2012, examining the possibilities for global catastrophe that we face today. The follow-up book was called Aftermath, trying to envision the world after one or more such catastrophes. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm of Lebanese heritage. I live in Los Angeles, and I got two kids who drive me crazy, thank God. Well, my first book, called Gaia, The Growth of an Idea, went from biogeochemistry to goddess worship. And it was just trying to understand how the global ecosystem functions in more as a body than as a rock or a machine. And not that it thinks about things, but it's the way your body, it's the unconscious wisdom of the body that I was trying to understand. When you get hot, your body sweats, and to cool off, you don't think, I've got to sweat, I've got to sweat. There's no consciousness involved, it's just your body automatically does this. And to a significant extent, the Earth works the same way. And so I wanted to understand that both, again, in scientific terms. The theory was advanced by British atmospheric scientist James Lovelock and American microbiologist Lynn Margulis. But it also harkens back to probably the most ancient religious belief that the Earth, of Mother Earth, that the Earth is alive and worthy of veneration and worship. So it's a very ancient idea reincarnated by modern science, and I love it when that happens. My next book was about common sense. It was called Common Sense, Why It's No Longer Common, and it was a lot about the psychology, philosophy, and folk wisdom of common sense, and also a lot of satire and the lack of it. That was a fun book to write because I got to attack at will. My next book was Apocalypse 2012, which we'll discuss the content more in the interview, but it was, again, looking at the possibility of catastrophic and cataclysm in the world today. We live in an interdependent global society where there's a lot of dominoes ready to be knocked over, and I wanted to check some of them out. Aftermath was a look at what the world might look like after those dominoes fall. And my new book, called Solar Cataclysm, is due out in September, and it's about how the sun shaped our past and influences our daily life, and what we need to do to protect our future from its excessive behavior.